back with another note. Help! Help!
Guys, welcome back. Hey, oh, what's going on, man? I'm filming a video. What you need?
Make your choice.
No, I'm good right now, man. I appreciate it though. Maybe later.
Foolish.
Oh, sorry about that. That was my new roommate staying with us for a little bit. I know, he's kind of freaking out the neighbors. I don't know how much longer he's going to stay here. But guys, welcome back to Toxic Nightreign. Today, I thought we would do the Libra edition for no reason at all. For those of you who don't know, Libra got an enhanced version last Thursday, so his Everdark Sovereign has come out, and most people are calling it the most challenging boss to be released out of Nightreign. Of course, those of you who have watched my streams, you would know that I never had a challenge with Libra. What? I got stunned!
Attack, he hit me
I
with
just got
this
madness
stunner.
too. I got like triple attack there. Really, for fuck's sake. But today I thought we would review some Facebook, some Reddit posts about the new enhanced boss. What's this? The You Good Bro. Let's see. Dude, just let him aura farm a little bit, you know what I mean? How does that even happen? Man, he is all the way out there. My guess is he like DC'd or something. I wonder if that's probably like their spawn point of where the Eagles comes in or something. I don't know, but that's a nice one to start off. All right, this one says, sick and tired of Libra killing you all. I had to solo him. Okay, so let's see the fight here. Oh, it's got copyrighted music. All right, I don't think we need music to understand what's going on. Why is the screen like, maybe I'll zoom it out for you guys, but then it's gonna get really pixelated. All right, so he's got 2 spears. He must have duped his. Just took out the condemned. Gotta watch that teleport. It's like already halfway through the fight. That's the thing, is you're not getting iframes when you do that spear attack. I can speak from experience on that too, so. All right, summoned another one. Ooh, there's the death swish. He is standing, yeah, I was going to say, you are standing right in the middle of those yellow lines there. It's not going to be fun for you. Yeah, you really have to watch out for those mines. All right, so that's 2 self-revives. I think he's got another one. He's got another one in his inventory. And he's going to do it because he posted it, so. Oh my gosh, bro. You cannot go close to those lines. Like this, again, the spear attack is good, but yeah, he's just not dodging the attacks. Like, you gotta recognize the hand gestures, like when he's doing things. Is, again, bad timing. There you go. Boy, I would venture to say that if you did not have that spear, it might have been a different story. Let's just say that. Like I said before, if you're inexperienced in the game, whatever, but you're going to post that on Facebook and you're going to be like, I'm sick of people dying to Libra, and then show a video where if you didn't have that spear, you would have died to Libra. Posting this video so that people that are stuck can see it can be done on solo mode, as this boss is intended to be. Huh? Every boss has its own mechanics, correct? This boss weakness is solo mode, just like the 3-headed beast easy mode is 3 players. I'm confused. Me dying 3 times after half his HP is gone and being able to have 3 revives means I had a flawless run. What? Dude, the mental gymnastics that you have to go through. What did I just read? What? I'm sorry. As this boss is intended to be. I don't think it was the intention of the developers were to say, hey, just play it solo if you want to have a good time and if you want to be able to beat the boss. The problem is when you play with multiple people, there's so many different variables that go into a fight like that. And there's way less variables when you play it solo. Like, it's easy to say, okay, well, everyone's going to deal with their own condemned. But then when the actual fight happens, like, a ton of the condemned go after me. And then I'm like, okay, I'll do with the condemned, you fight Libra, or vice versa. Like, it's not as simple as in solo, right? The condemned are just either going after you or they go after Libra. But I don't think there was an intention to be like, nope, just play it solo if you want to be able to beat the boss. It's kind of a weird thing to say. It is true that every boss has its own mechanics. That's what makes the bosses unique. I think in your case, the boss weakness is having the spear. and then having self-revives, and then also playing Wilder so you have enough health to basically trade attacks, which is what you were doing the whole fight. And don't get me wrong, it's a strategy. You win, right? You got to win. But to then brag about it on social media is that's where I'm kind of confused there. Me dying 3 times after half his HP is gone and being able to have 3 revives means I had a flawless run. That does not make any sense. I don't know about this video. It's, again, congratulations, you beat the boss. That's awesome, but not a flex at all. Not a flex at all. All right, so this one says valid crash out. I'm assuming we're gonna have some communication, so let's throw on the headphones here. Got the obnoxiously big headphones for this.
You leave me alone.
Oh.
Just let me get into the boss fight, please, man. Oh my god. And now I'm gonna get f***ing ganked by these bastards! Look how many f***ing... Oh my god, look how many motherfuckers are ganking me! I'm being shot up, sliced and diced, f***ing... killed like a f***ing mice! What the motherfuck is going on?
Hold on. We gotta go back. What happened here?
Leave me alone.
Steema goes
Get
down.
into the boss fight,
Madness.
please, man.
Stab by condemned.
Oh my fucking god.
Gets teleported on.
And now I'm gonna get fucking ganked by these bastards!
By these bastards! That bastard's hit. That bastard was from the soul. That's amazing.
Look how many fucking... Oh my god, look how many motherfuckers are ganking me! I'm being shot up, sliced and diced, fucking... killed like a fucking mice!
What does that mean? Killed like a fucking mice?
Sliced and diced, fucking... killed like a fucking mice!
Imagine, you're just so mad that you cannot formulate into words. That is 100% a valid crash out. Alright, so this one says, the next FromSoft title should get rid of dodge roll. It's unrealistic compared to the alternatives. Explain. Rolling into an attack to dodge it is silly compared to jumping over it, quick-stepping, teleporting, backstabbing out of the way. Because we always have all of those options all the time, right? I mean, there's a valid argument for jumping over a lot of attacks, but it's not going to work all the time. I don't understand, like, what the argument is here. You want to get rid of dodging so you can replace it with different types of dodging? Just remove dodge completely, only all hit runs, then just build damage negation. Yeah, what? Like, a big component to Souls games or Souls-like games or whatever, ability to time your dodges. I think there's a ton of variety and there's a ton of different options, but I think dodging is like a staple within. I've never heard an argument to remove dodging. This has to be rage bait. I avoid some attacks from jumping alone, but removing rolling altogether is kind of insane considering that would kill so many options for repositioning, for a counterattack. Even as an executor main, I know rolling is better than parrying in some scenarios. Yeah, like, what? That's so weird to me. Okay, so we have an update from the TikTok influencer. For those of you who haven't seen the video, he basically said he hated Nightreign and then he decided to platinum it. So then he liked Nightreign again.
Nightreign is completely frustrating by design. I am starting to hate this game every minute more that I play it.
But he did make a follow-up video about the fact that Duos was being announced. So it's a little bit older. This was what, July 25th. But let's see any new updates or opinions that he has. I cannot wait.
Just confirmed by From Software, 2-player mode is coming July 30th. One of the most frustrating aspects of this game is, like, I have friends on PlayStation and on PC. There's no crossplay, so sometimes I'm stuck with 2 people, and I cannot tell you how many times I would literally get to the end of night 2, something kind of bad would go on, and my third person would just freaking dip, and the game doesn't scale to 2 people.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It literally scales down. That is what happens. Okay, that this is not a speculation, this is not a rumor, this is literally what happens. You should know this as somebody who's reviewing the game. I still cannot fathom the fact that he still doesn't think it scales down. The first comment is, it does scale down when somebody leaves. And his response is, does it actually? Yes. Here's the thing, you might not know that, okay? It's not a big deal if you don't know that. But if you're going to bash the game and one of your main points is the fact that we have a random that leaves and now the game's harder. No, it's not. It's not. You're random left. The game is easier. And you wanted the random to leave. You said it yourself.
These have to be some of the worst players that I have ever played with in my entire life.
I'm not necessarily bashing you for lack of knowledge. This is the same problem that we had before. You're getting your review out as soon as you possibly can, and then you have this really bad take. I kind of feel like I'm picking on him, but here's the frustrating thing to me is that you see these creators pump out videos like this because they want to be the first ones to make the review. They want to be the first ones to make the comments on things, and they just get things wrong. And the frustrating thing is they're like a false prophet because other people watch their Nightreign review and they go, oh, this game stinks because I'm just going to believe every word that comes out of this guy's mouth. Yes, of course your relics are bad because you don't have good relics yet. Of course you're going to be frustrated when a random leaves because you don't know that it scales down. Like, that's what's frustrating to me. It's not lack of knowledge. I'll play with randoms all day with inexperience. When it comes to people who spread just misinformation from lack of knowledge, that's where my frustration comes from. And there's no backtracking either. Like, I'm not going to see a video from him going, actually, I was wrong about these things. Instead, he just goes, oh, actually, I just never said that.
Genuinely, I have never once tried to state that I did not like this game.
Halfwit.
Bro, if you still don't know how to play the game, don't queue up for enhanced Libra. Thank you. How about I do what I want to do? Thanks, dog. I literally don't understand this argument. Why don't you not queue up with randoms? The entire objective of Souls games is to practice bosses that you struggle with. How are you going to get better at fighting Libra if you don't fight Libra? Like, here's what's crazy. You have the option to play solo. You now have the options to play duos. So why are you complaining about randoms? I do not understand this. Also, do you honestly think that somebody is going to look at this post and be like, you know what, I was going to queue up for Enhanced Libra? Never mind, because that guy said I shouldn't. So, real quick, sorry, just woke up, so I probably look like crap. But I was editing the video, and I wanted to add one more point. You actually cannot fight an Enhanced boss until you beat the regular version of that boss. How do I know this? Because I just spent, like, 7+ hours fighting all the bosses on PC. Link in the description, by the way. And it would literally not let me do the Everdark Sovereign until I beat the regular version. So just a side note, if you're queuing up with a random for Everdark Sovereign, Libra, or I guess he's away now, but for anybody, they beat the regular version. Just wanted to throw that in there. Okay. Amazing how many streamers still can't pronounce Everjail. Yeah, honestly, if you're a streamer and you can't pronounce Everjail, what a loser, am I right?
Halfwit.
I have never mispronounced that word ever in my life. In fact, I don't think I've ever mispronounced any word in my life. Actually, I'm going to play a clip right now of the very first video where I mention Everjails, and I'll prove it to you. Watch this. On day one, like Everjails, open more Everjails. Suck it.
Liar!
So close to beating the boss, could have used an extra player, but they quit. Was fun seeing the boss constantly summon invaders. Well, let me tell you what. If that guy were to have stayed, you would have had his invaders too. So I think it's funny that, again, you're going to post this not really fully understanding the mechanics. The fact that the player left and it kind of made the boss fight easier. Just curious about something. Why not play solo instead of coming on Facebook and spreading hate and cyberbullying about other players, this and that? You're all just making yourself look immature and frankly, just not a good look. No, it's not cyberbullying. Please continue to spread hate through Facebook. I need more content. Well, I think my roommate's going over to the neighbors. They kind of had a disagreement on something about a deal or whatever, so I hope that goes well.
A bargain shall be struck. It is done. The time is ripe.
That was kind of weird. Anyway, I don't know why people are complaining about Libra. It's pretty easy. Oh my. Let's see. What's that sword we got there, huh? Alright, this is a dumb take. Unpopular opinion. If you beat Everdark Libra only in solos, you did not beat the true Everdark Libra. Just, we got to shift the goalpost. It's never enough, right? Solos is super scaled down and has to deal with only one condemned is very manageable. Also, the bosses are developed primarily in a way with trios teamwork as one of the primary focuses. Everdark Libra, as intended by FromSoft, is designed to be found in trios. Oh good, I didn't know we had somebody at FromSoft that can tell us this. This is wonderful. I equate it to saying you beat Millennia third try with the Mimic tier. I'm not going to read all that.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's
Too damn bad!
Like, this is also the big gatekeeping. It's like, if you do not beat bosses the way that people think you should beat bosses, or the hardest way, then you didn't beat the boss. It's so dumb. Don't listen to these people. In the grand thing of things that don't matter, shit's just a game, and I'm just a random dude on the internet. Play the game how you want, maximize size, fun, and enjoyment. However, beating him solo is far easier and manageable. However, winning in trios is far more noteworthy and celebratory. Those solo runs just ain't cutting it and are not that impressive to me. Guys, stop posting. It's not impressive to him. Stop. Everyone's got to stop. Everyone's got to stop. I've beaten him in trios and solos. Trios took 19 attempts before the first dub. Again, however, who gives a about impressing others? But also just my thoughts on all of these solo bracks. I love how the dichotomy of this, it's like, play how you want, you know, if you want to play solos or whatever, just don't brag about it because you're not going to impress me. That's kind of why this subreddit and why Facebook pages exist, is because it should be posts of people celebrating their wins or helping other people out. But God forbid they post a solo run because it's not up to your standards of winning.
Halfwit.
Wrong. If you use relics or weapon perks, you didn't literally beat him. Try again, OP. In fact, if you use augments at all, if you use any type of weapons, anything, honestly, if you use a character, you didn't beat him. If you send me a video of a Libra fight and it's not a trio fight where all of you are playing with your feet, then I'm not going to be impressed. And I'm going to need you to delete your account. Refund the game. Play how I tell you to play. Guys, I accidentally killed Turtle Pope. Can I be forgiven of this sin?
Worry not, I take no offense. Bonds are fragile things, and once they're broken, everything is lost.
You son of a bitch. Oh look guys, Elden Ring 2. Totally not an AI generated image at all. No, it's official. Hold on, there's the PlayStation logo here at the corner, so it's... Be for real, they wouldn't call it Elden Ring 2. But guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Join my Discord in the link down in the description for YouTube news and when I go live. I gotta go check on my neighbors, so I'll see you in the next one.
Benevolence, the gremlins of gatekeeping.